5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
All right, some people taking their time to get into their assigned seating.
Well, Ollie's understandable, but he has to move quickly because he's captain. So
And Gigi, he's, I don't know, having a moment in general chat. We need to get
He's-
everyone into the
he's just psyching himself.
We need to get people into the main lobby, not
10
just
seconds
sitting in
remaining.
general one.
Oh, I know. It's because Ollie and Royce are already in there,
Okay.
like pre-in-house. So I just joined, and then everyone else joins.
Next time, join in-house main lobby and just yeet them across. I don't mind.
Dire team ban.
Oh, I would do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do
you
it.
can do that.
Like,
If we know an in-house happening, you do that. The only reason why I want that is because the overlay on my stream for showing who's in the voice chat only works in in-house main lobby, because that's the channel it's configured to. So I need them to be in that lobby channel, basically.
10 seconds
I see.
remaining.
So we'll do that next time. Like you said, even though I picked a creative title for the stream, there is no Marcy, so we don't have to worry about it. Terrorizing our ranked games in all pick, but not captain's mode.
no, but the day that she's put in captain's mode, the in-house will be very interesting.
Well, Dawnbreaker eventually went to captain's mode, but Dawnbreaker didn't feel that OP by the time she made it in. So maybe they'll do the same to Marcy. I mean, Marcy, same with Hoodwink, right? Hoodwink was pretty good in captain's mode, but he also got continual nerfs until he was in the right place. They might still do the same with Marcy. I feel like they keep nerfing the wrong thing on her. Like, they nerf the damage on her abilities. No, what they need to do is nerf how far she can travel and how far she yeets you back. I wish they just made it a little bit less extreme. So she can't leap 6,000 units away, but
I feel like they don't put new heroes into captain's mode until they obviously like refine the hero in terms of like not being too OP and all that stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I think their approach is good.
10
Plus,
seconds
they need an
remaining.
Aghanim Scepter and a Aghanim Shard for the hero.
5
So
seconds
we'll have to see
remaining.
what
Oh,
they do.
Oh, was Dawnbreaker added into captain's mode after she got Ags and
Yes,
Shard?
I think they had to wait. No, they had to wait for her to get the Shard and the Aghanims. Otherwise, they don't put them in captain's mode. So Dawnbreaker's Shard, is the Magic Immunity Starbreaker, but they took it away from a talent and put it into the Shard. And then her Aghanim Scepter was that whole, you can land really quick and it gives evasion and more healing and stuff. But yeah, Dawnbreaker didn't terrorize it as much as we thought. Neither did Hoodwink. So I think by the time they put Marcy in, it should be a bit more balanced.
10 seconds remaining.
But we'll see anyway. They've started with some pretty standard meta bans.
5 seconds remaining.
I was talking to Ollie earlier. Well, you were in there as well. I think we were all talking about the high win rate heroes at the moment. And Enigma is the highest win rate in Divine Plus at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, he's been...
I haven't seen Enigma hardly ever.
Same. Oh, that's also a popular one.
What? They picked Olga against two heads, no brain.
Two heads, no brain. Yeah, counter pick. They picked their mascot. We'll see. We'll see. Ogre's such a standard here at the moment. Good at bullying people. Great
10 seconds
buffs.
remaining.
Doesn't require too much skill from the player.
5 seconds
So we'll see.
remaining.
Multicasting machine.
Dire
Who
team
else is
pick.
popular at the moment? Oh, I don't see that one too often, actually.
Ah, is Jabate gonna do
Radiant team pick.
round 2 of Oh, you went. You didn't see Wednesday's in-house, did you?
Not a lot of it, no.
Oh, so so one of the teams, it was very one-sided, so like it was quite stompy.
Ooh, okay.
And Jabate Mail was playing Shadow Shaman, and Max was playing Timbersaw, and they
Right.
just ratted. They just pushed down, like Sam had Boots of Travel and Shadow Shaman. He would literally like equal in towers and racks, and like they basically won. He basically helped them win the game. It was insane.
They won a
The
game,
ratting.
like, they countered a stomp by winning. They won a game.
Yes, yeah, by
Wow.
ratting
And
because of
Jakiro,
Shadow Shaman.
Also a pushing support.
Radiant
I like
team
it.
ban.
That's Juju Earth Spirit, I think.
We've not seen
All
that here
right,
in-
all right.
Yeah, Royds was a classic Earth Spirit in the early days. That's why we thought he wasn't that high ranked player, because his Earth Spirit plays were being developed, should we say. And then he got better at the hero, of course.
10 seconds
That's a
remaining.
hero I forgot about, because you see lots of the other spirits. Void spirits being picked a lot. Ember spirit's
5
still
seconds
popular.
remaining.
You're more likely to see a storm spirit than an earth spirit. I mean, where did this
Yeah.
hero go? Disappeared, didn't he?
Well, I think it takes quite a lot of skill to play Earth Spirit. Like, he's actually quite a hard hero to play.
He is, yeah, he definitely is. But I still, if he's popular, not popular, like good, a good hero, high win rate, I'm expecting to see him, but he just disappeared. Used to see him all the time, now you don't. But yeah, I mean, Ogre and Earth Spirit, you've got two very, very tanky heroes. If they're pos 4 and pos 5, you're not going to take them down in a hurry. So yeah, I like that pick. Gives you a solid front line
10
already.
seconds
Now you can
remaining.
pick something at the back.
They've got a lot of like
5
dots,
seconds
like
remaining.
ignite and
Yes.
then like magnetize. It's that's his all right.
Yes,
Spirit,
magnetize, yeah.
I
To
thought so.
constant damage. Maybe. So are you saying because there's a lot of dots, maybe some dispels could be pretty good, like a Legion Commander sort of thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Purge the ignite, purge the magnetize.
10 seconds remaining.
It's also 2 melee supports versus 2 ranged supports.
5
So,
seconds remaining.
I wonder how that
Yes, but Earth Spirit can close the gap very quickly, and Ogre Magi is incredibly tanky, high armor, high health regen, and he has a ranged spell ignite. So I think they'll probably be okay. It depends if a ranged core comes up. I don't know how many ranged cores are that popular at the moment. I guess Clinks is alright. Gyrocopter, pretty high win rate on the in-house. We'll have to
10
see.
seconds
They're
remaining.
just banning out standard cores to start with. I'm assuming Juggernaut's going to go at some point.
5
They
seconds remaining.
always ban Juggernaut.
hasn't been a PL ban yet,
I would not
and it's
want to put a
always
PL.
picked against Joe.
Yes,
Even when Joe isn't in the in-house, it's banned. So
I just the problem with I played PL recently, and I lost the lane horribly, but still won the game because my team gave me enough space. But PL is not the strongest laner, and I would not want to play PL into like. Could you play it into Jakiro Shadow Shaman? Shadow Shaman's got a lot of crowd control. If he finds the real one, Jakiro has tons of AoE. Earth Spirit's got a lot of AoE
10
too, and
seconds
can
remaining.
roll through the illusions. I think you only collide with the real hero, not the illusions, or is that
5
wrong? You
seconds
collide with the
remaining.
illusions. I'm not sure, but tons of AoE damage anyway coming out from both teams. So I don't think already it's. I wouldn't be super happy about PL. I think, but then again, I'm not a high rank PL player. Maybe I'm not sure which situation he's really best in, but we'll see. Joe and his PL, of course.
yeah, they banned Veno. I wonder
Yeah,
why. It's an odd ban, unless it's some sort of strat that they're thinking of, like they're thinking of picking this hero. I was gonna say maybe they're thinking of picking Ursa, but they've banned Ursa as well. Because obviously Veno's good against Ursa.
Well,
Dire team.
Veno is great at kiting heroes, who have low mobility. So Ursa definitely doesn't want to play against Veno. But you don't see many Veno bans. Very unusual. I'm trying to think, is there any other
Yeah.
hero you think I absolutely do not want to play into Veno? Into Veno. I can't think of a core where
10
I think,
seconds
oh
remaining.
god, Veno's the worst.
Yeah, same.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm trying to think of another core easily cut. Sven, maybe.
Mm.
Quite easily kited if you're playing Sven. Venomous Gale and you're not really moving. Or maybe they're just thinking that's too much teamfight damage. Earth Spirit Magnetize with a Poison Nova going on. You're all just going to, melt to death.
Oh yeah, true.
They don't want to play against so much magic damage. And I was,
Oh,
okay.
there's Legion.
Yeah, I called that quite far in advance. That's the Dispel for the Ogre and the
Yeah.
Earth Spirit. I like it. I like the Dispel. That's some Lockdown as well. Even more Lockdown. You've got Shadow Shaman, Takiro, and Legion Commander, so very solid.
10 seconds remaining.
This is why I
5
think
seconds
you should
remaining.
not insta-pick your supports,
All
because
supports.
you see Legion, you go, oh, wouldn't it be great to have a save hero? Nope, you can't, because you've got both your supports already. So unless you turn Ogre into like a pos 3 or 2 or Earth Spirit, you can't pick the Oracle, you can't pick the Shadow Demon, you can't pick those save heroes.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to man fight them, and if they duel,
Well, is it? Hang on.
Radiant team pick.
Pick Sand King.
okay, it's a very popular
Um,
offlane here at the moment, Sand King. Good against melee heroes as well because of the Caustic Finale. It doesn't cost any mana. Very
Does-
annoying to deal against.
If Earth Spirit gets an axe and he uses it on the target that Legion's
10
dueling,
seconds
Oh,
remaining.
good point.
and they turn into stone, then
Dire team
the-
pick.
does that
Yeah.
mean that the duel is...
I don't know if the duel
Null and
still goes
void?
on, but definitely it's some save, yeah. But that does require Earth Spirit to build an Axe just to save. Quite an expensive item for that use. But you know, he can try it. Lena is standard. You've got Sand King and Earth Spirit Ogre. You've got some
10
really
seconds
tanky frontline heroes. Why not get someone who can stay back and just pew away?
Pekka.
5
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Laguna Blade, good for duel.
Yeah, we'll try and kill the Legion Commander. But I think Lena's good. Very smart hero here. Now it's time for the Dire to try and get through these tanky boys. But they have a lot of magic damage. Ogre, Earth Spirit, Sand King, Lena are all high magic damage dealers. Would I want to play Necrophos into that? I'm not convinced. But then you would kill them pretty quick with the Scythe. I just don't think against Lena you'd struggle, so... good question. Radiant lineup really scares me. If I was the Dire, I would be scared. Dire needs some damage quite badly. But what? Damage hero who can survive.
Yes, Legion's also good, right? Because you need a BKB against Radiant team, and she can just get her... Is it her shard that gives
Yeah.
her, like, the...
Well, it's 1.75 seconds magic immunity for the target, yeah.
Radiant team
They
back.
decided to go for Rubik. Okay.
Ah,
Lots of nice spells to
wait.
steal, to be fair, so okay. But it means that,
Rubik mid? Not Rubik mid?
yeah,
or-
Rubik mid. I was just about to say, you pointed it out. That leaves 3 potential supports, so I think you're going to be seeing a Rubik
10 seconds
mid.
remaining.
Yeah. And Ollie wouldn't play Rubik mid, so
I
Ollie's
don't think
probably
it's Ollie-
+1.
Yeah, I don't think it's Ollie's sort of hero. They need a core then, but they need more damage. I feel like Dire lacking in damage. I would have expected them to pick Invoker here, to be honest, over Rubik, because Nat's also good at Invoker. You don't want Joe to be playing Invoker. Joe is question
True.
mark.
And Kate plays Invoker as well. He's
Yeah, so
master.
I would have... Yes, you've got a lot of really good Invoker players around. And Nat can play it. I would have expected Invoker, because then you have Sunstrike for the duels in the early game, plus, you know, Meteor, etc. You've already got so much lockdown from Shadow Shaman, Jakiro, Legion.
Ooh,
That
is
Invoker
true.
can just walk up and just spam all of his spells at it. So, Dan's already got some predictions going here. Nat's mid Rubik, and backwards
I did
Hello is a very good
think
safe
maybe
lane player.
he would play safe lane because on Wednesday he played Slark. I hear that backwards Hello is actually an offlane player.
Is it?
but
Okay.
I think on Wednesday he played Slark because
5 seconds
I don't think there
remaining.
was anyone who kind of preferred pos one in the game.
Right, fair enough.
You know, if you're immortal, you gotta
Yes,
yeah,
sometimes you end
the
up on
core
the pos one.
token.
But I like, if I'm the highest rank, I like playing pos 3 as well, because if you can ruin their pos 1's day, and you can say, guys, don't worry, their pos 1's got, you know, 2.5k gold at 10 minutes and has to farm the jungle at level 4, then you've kind of won the game for your whole team. Otherwise, this is you farming versus them farming, and I find that way more boring.
Ah, okay, down with the insight.
Thanks, Dan. It's good to know. We're still waiting on these last picks, and they're running out
So
of time.
many carry bans. Like,
Oh yeah, they're expecting pos 1s to be the last thing to be picked. They go for Weaver against Legion Commander Kira, Shadow Shaman, Rubik. There's 4 stuns there. But maybe he thinks he's going to be safe because you've got a lot of stuns on your own team and a really tanky front line. Sort of Ogre, Earth Spirit, Sand King. You know, they're going to be in front. They're going to be protecting the Weaver
10
while the
seconds
Weaver just
remaining.
runs around and murders the supports. So yeah, I can see it working.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, yeah. Quite a strong lineup on the Radiant team. Weaver does scale well into late game. He's just got to be careful about being blown up because he's not the tankiest hero. They have just nerfed Weaver's Aghanim Scepter yet again, but I don't think Weaver pos 1 will buy it anyway. And the final pick is Faceless Void. They saw the Weaver. They thought Void. I like Void against these tanky heroes.
Honestly, I was thinking Faceless Void, but I just wasn't sure because I don't know how much it has with the rest of the team of Dire. I guess you have like Macropyre and
I think Macropie is the main one, right? That does
yeah,
like 100
So
plus
that's-
damage a second.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Void can take down tanky heroes. He's got Time Walk, so he can undo the damage as long as he's not one shot. You know, he can make it so they can't cast their spells as often. And when they're in the chrono, it doesn't matter how tanky they are, he can just smack them to death. So I really like the Faceless Void here. Interesting
it's
that it's
Ollie.
Ollie. I was going to say, Backwards Hello is playing offlane Legion Commander, which will be interesting. It is Debate Mail on the Shadow Shaman as predicted. Whereas it's Juju Earth Spirit and it's Roids on the Sand King. Decate's playing mid laner and you've got Joe on the Weaver. So slightly different roles, players and roles I wasn't expecting. I guess that's some of the fun of an in-house. These aren't actual teams where, you know, I'm the POS 1 of my team, I'm the POS 2. They kind of have to flex.
Yeah, but sometimes you can see who's going to play like which role though and like which hero because it's pretty obvious. But
sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it isn't, which is what I like. Especially with core roles at high rank players. Like Ollie could go mid, but he could also go POS 1. You're never really quite sure. So let's just sort this out. Let's get those cameras going. I'm hoping everyone's going to have their cameras all ready to go for next week Saturday.
Yeah, I'll make it obvious.
And their finest suits as well. We'll talk more about that
or
later.
Dresses.
True, we've not had a female on camera before. On the well, it was last year. I can't believe it's been a year already since the last November in-house. Changing network.
Yeah, he uses mobile data to play
Dota.
Not what I expected.
Yeah,
wow.
Apparently. Look at Ollie Cam. He's wearing an Udi with penguins on it. And
nice.
And snowman.
I interested in Nat's build, to be honest. So he's gone mid, but he's not gone for a save build. He's gone give me those double nulls ASAP. He wants as high right-click damage as he can get. 62 damage at level 1. But no bottle rush, which I think is interesting. I guess if you're only spamming Fade Bolts, I mean, that's 4 Fade Bolts he can cast, assuming no mana regen. Maybe he doesn't need the early bottle and he's not scared against Decay, who has gone for a bit of a save, only saving 200 gold. We'll see how that works out. I think I end up saving 300 gold and it ends up being too much, like I say, oversaved. But we'll see. These guys know what they're doing. We assume so anyway.
30 seconds to
Got an aggressive start on Backwards Hello. Look at that double gauntlet of strength. 68 damage at level 1, but only 2 sets of tangos. Thank you, Dan, for the resub. Appreciate that, man. After watching Roids play / pick, I've concluded I'm good enough to compete at the immortal level I want to. That's the...
Oh no!
I think if Roids can get into immortal, anyone can. The reason Roids got into immortal, not saying he's bad, but it's because he's got the right attitude. Bit of a fight in the room spot. Kokopin taking a lot of damage. Whoa, out comes Overwhelming Odds. That gives attack speed, move speed to Backwards Hello. And there's going to be the first blood. Ether Shock, 140 damage.
I knew that Jabitmail was going to steal that kill. He was waiting because
He's
if he
waiting.
didn't want to, because he could have easily cast Ether Shock way earlier than he did, and like give Legion the kill. But I could just tell he was like, you could just tell that
I
he was
want
gonna
my
steal that
boots.
kill. Yeah, because Sam fashion.
Will Decay? No. Yeah, he got that last hit. Very good. Whoa, the aggressiveness of Decay. And that went very far forward to get that range last hit. And he is paying for it with 100 right clicks to the face. I mean, Lena's right click range, we all know, 670, which is one of the highest in the game. Only 2 heroes start with more right click range than Lena. Just start doing the Suns fan and Suns fan trivia time that they did. There you go, guys. For chat, which 2 heroes start with more attack range than Lena? Yeah, without any talents or items. 2 heroes have more attack range than Lena. Techies is one. Yep, Dan got it right. Techies.
Really?
Obviously, Techies 700 attack range in Techies. He doesn't do any damage, but long attack range. The other one is very icy hero with very high attack range.
Icy? Drow?
Not
Wyvern?
quite. No, that's only with a spell.
No, wait. Icy?
Very icy. Made of ice. No stuns. Well, actually does have a stun. I lied.
CM?
But easily gets killed. Yes.
Oh, AA.
It is 5 more attack range. Yeah, Ben, you got it as well, yeah. 675 attack range. One of the only heroes to have more than Lina. But it gets even more when he turns his frosty hands on, obviously. Is anything interesting happening yet? Apart from backwards hello is winning in the last hit so far.
Try harder.
Don't see a lot happening. What did
Monkey King, yeah.
Monkey King, yeah. About 500 attack range as a melee hero. Or maybe Tiny with the tree in his hand. Jeez. A lot of damage going on to Juji. I like the aggressiveness of Ollie. You know, if I was him, I actually not sure if it's the right way to play Void, but I like an early point in time dilation. Let's have a look. There's going to be a bit of a kill. Question mark. Going for first blood, but can Cocopium get killed first? Debate Mail will get the kill. Actually, salve on Cocopium turns around. He knows that there's no mana for overwhelming odds. Whether he picked that up or not, I'm not sure. I think Backwards is in a lot of trouble. Do we have the ignite? Do we have the stun? They do get the stun. Double kill. Really nice start for the Weave then. After Backwards Hello was doing so well in the last hitting. But this time, Joe, he manages to get the double kill. That's a great start for the Weaver. He's also pulling 900 gold. So I don't know what he's planning on sending to himself, but I hope he thinks of something.
It's also quite a deep ward placed by...
Wow, it's so deep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no...
Why is it all the way over there? Is it courier
Deep
sniper?
couriers, yeah, I think so.
I guess if you think, right, well, we don't need to see where they are. We're not too worried about them, but I would like to snipe the regen off their courier.
That should help.
Turn off the hacks. What's Ollie complaining about?
I don't know.
Oh, the roll doesn't hit Kinder. Surprise! It's very hard to connect a roll with someone who sees you coming.
I would just turn around and use all of my abilities on Juju. He has no health regen, and Kinder's still got tangles and a salve.
Easy, yeah. Otherwise, you just get right clicked to death, don't you?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what's happening. There we go. Now Juju's taking a lot of damage. Oh, Royds, go for that last hit. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble because he's already used Time Walk, and he is going to die. Royds gets the kill. Bit of a bait there. Royds has actually gone 2 points of Sandstorm. Does get lit on fire. Kinder doing a lot of damage, but Kinder, don't walk into the Sandstorm. It's rank 2. Like I just said, it hurts. Juju has absolutely no mana. Kinder just knows that he can get away with the salve. They're both moving at exactly the same speed, 290.
Oh.
You know the Jakiri we played against in the last game? I'm almost certain he went for 2 points into Liquid Fire because his Liquid Fire hurt me so much and at level 3. And it is mana this way. Yeah, they do get Royds. That's nice. Debate Mail rotation. I like it. Bot lane.
That means
backwards hello
alone.
alone.
Yeah.
Now, that's what a good team would do. They'd realise when a hero's alone and they'd immediately go on them. But, I mean, Weaver's under the tower. So Cocopium's going to say, well, I'm just going to bully you out. But look at the last hitting. This is an off-lane Legion who died. And it's 27-6, miles ahead of everybody. I don't know how he's done it, but his last hitting is incredible. Actually went Soul Ring Legion Commander. I've not really thought about Soul Ring Legion Commander with a 1-2-1 build. I guess going press the attack does mean it heals you more. It's a 200 heal at the moment, which is more than Soul Ring. But I think he's going to die. He's really waiting. For some reason, he doesn't want to press the attack himself. Oh, he was waiting for the Ignite to be cast, but they were so patient. Cocopium. Brilliant play. He didn't use Ignite until press the attack was used. That's why he saved it for so long. Very nice. Kinder's in a lot of trouble in the top lane. They do have stun on Royds. They can see him as in a sentry. Royds taking a lot of damage. Just being bashed to death. Time dilation also does a little bit of damage. Royds does the most pathetic attempt at a stun. Sorry to make fun of you, Royds, but...
Was he not trying to avoid the last hit or something?
I think he was trying to evade... He was trying to just go up onto the high ground, but he didn't.
All right.
He didn't quite make it.
He was very short.
Yeah, well, that's rank 1 Burrow Strike for you. It's a pretty rubbish stun. 425 range. We're going on Debate Mail again, the bot lane. Look at this dive.
Diving?
Yeah, straight through. Do you know why? Press the attack. Oh, there's the shackle. And did he salve himself before that? I'm not sure, but they still get the kill. I mean, that worked out really well. Dire had to rotate a hero in, and they still got a kill on the POS 1. I think you're going to always call that worth, the POS 1's getting a kill. And now he's just going to scuttle away. And he went Ring of Health first. He's got a few weird items. He went a full magic wand, then he picked up a Blightstone. He got a Ring of Health, some raindrops. And he's going... He's got no treads here, no boots, no Wraith
First
Band.
item Lincoln.
Yeah, no damage items. Wants to get a Lincoln's ASAP. I guess you're against Legion Commander, and I'd say maybe that's fine. But you cannot Lincoln's the Chrono. I hope he realizes this. Also, Lincoln's gives very little damage.
Yeah, and I guess Rubik can't steal like Kuchi or time lapse or.
But that's the thing. Rubik has a very long range way of cancelling the Lincolns, taking it away. I mean, look at Lincolns. You have to pay 4,600 gold, and all you get is 16 to all stats. 16 to all stats is not very good considering how much you pay for it. Yes, it does block a spell. Very nice. But it is absolutely terrible in terms of the stats it gives you. Oh, we're going into Legion Commander. Legion Commander very quickly kills the bug this time using the Moment of Courage. Out comes the Jewel. Nat is here. They've not got enough damage. You know why? Do you know what actually saved him? The Raindrop saved him. He was on about 1 HP and the Raindrop saved him. What a really clever item to buy there. I'm still not sure about the Lincoln's. I would have just gone a Falcon's Blade and then started going...
Maelstrom.
Yeah, Maelstrom, exactly.
Just like me.
His farm's going to suffer, but he's the immortal, not me. I'm only a lowly Divine 3, so what do I know?
It has no arms to defend
But we'll
itself.
find out. 50 last hits on the Lena. The Dire are doing a bit better with last hitting, but the gold is so close at the moment. Just seeing if there's anyone who sticks out. Most cores are level 6 now. Not quite level 6 on Roy's, he's very close. Also got a Soul Ring. Soul Ring Sand King I find quite interesting, because you don't have a lot of way to regen your HP. So I'm not sure how he's going to cope with that. How much damage does Macropire do? 110 damage a second. So in a 4-second chrono, you're definitely going to take 440 Macropire damage, and then more because you'll still be standing in it. You have to walk away. So you're probably taking out 600 magic damage from Macropire alone. You've also got Max Dual Breath. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Chrono Macropire.
Being attacked.
Probably one of the strongest combos there are. Maybe apart from Snapfire. I hear the Sand King, but he just cancels the ult. Ollie rolls away. Oh no, Roids, do you want to use that? Yes, they do, because they got the silence, and it's enough to immediately kill Ollie. Ollie did not expect himself to immediately die there, but thanks to Juju, what speller does the silence? Geomagnetic Grip. It's only a 2-second silence, but it was enough.
Ice Path, Kinder, Ice Path.
He's not doing it. They've got an urn. Drop down a stone and just kick him. Yeah, kick the stone into him. One more right click. He's only got rank 1 Ice Path, but it's still a 1-second stun.
Still, yeah, I still would have used it.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking at the net worth now. Lena is on top by quite a bit. Even though he's 0-0-0, Decate's just having a farming game. But that means he's going to have the 10-minute Boots of Travel, which of course is great on Lena. Lets you move around the map really, really fast. TP back to base. We've got Nat doing his own little rotation.
They can see him come in there because of the Radiant Wards. And Decate's already TP down. He's ready.
Koken's here. Debatemel starts with the Hex. Oh, they've got him. Is it an instant duel win? The duel? Kokopian won it. That's the first duel. There's a double kill, and Nat will escape. But that did not go well. Yes, they killed the ogre. They thought it was an easy duel, but then Decate turned up. Didn't have his boots of travel yet, but he knew.
They didn't realize that Decate was there, but Decate responded immediately because they knew that Nat was coming.
Yeah, that was really good rotation. And the ogre actually claims the first duel win. I know it's on an ogre magi, not the most useful hero to have +10 on.
Hey, that club.
But yeah, you take it.
Yeah.
The ogre's problem is he doesn't start with a lot of base damage, and it doesn't go up very quickly either. So yes, he bullies you a lot in the early game, but then his right click becomes pretty terrible. That's why I don't know why he has this bash talent. It's a very strange talent to have. Probably the stupidest talent. I mean, just buy a basher if you want that talent.
Oh, Nat has Laguna Blade, I realise.
Does he? Now that hits harder.
It does.
And it's going to hit very hard onto Roids. There's the blue or green Laguna. I've got the colours wrong. But Nat is actually going to be fine. Oh no, Juju, he's in. Gets the kill. Nice rotation. And it looks like Jabatemel's in a bit of trouble here. He does have Hex. He's going to use it. Will he kill Jabatemel? He's trying, but what's happening here? Decate just runs in, gets another kill. Great rotations from Juju. All he needs is Orb of Venom and an Urn of Shadows, and he is good to go. Now he's leveling up the Rolling Boulder to give it more of a stun. Oh, it stuns up to nearly 2 seconds when you max it, so it's quite nice. Are they going to go on backwards hello? No, they're going to leave him be for now. They're going to start pressuring this tower. There is a catapult. Juju's room looks sick. Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? Looks really good. Oh, Nat's coming in with Sakuchi. Lift him up. No chance for you to roll away. Are they going to duel? Yes, they are, but do they have the damage? This time they do. Backwards hello. 10 duel damage for himself. He's maxed out press the attack, so that's 140 attack speed. I believe that's probably the highest damage build you can go on the Legion Commander. maxing press the attack.
I
Now
wonder
we
what
use-
the most dual damage someone has ever gotten on Legion, like in the history
Ever.
of the... Yeah.
We have to exclude games where someone's like intentionally fountain farming or something like that,
true, yeah.
or smurfing against heralds or something. Yeah, but I've had 500 before. That's nearly 2 rapiers. Not quite actually, because rapier got buff. Ollie is level 9. Oh no, Ollie!
Ollie's
Bit of
dead.
more than he could chew. Yeah, there's the stun from Kinder Surprise, but the power of the epicenter. Debate Mel, he actually drops the wards, but he is dying to Urn of Shadows. He is actually just going to die to Urn. Yeah, he dies.
Okay, what a man up there. I would have
Whoa.
effed shocked.
Okay,
We'll try that.
going onto the tower. Kinder Surprise does have the ice path. Backwards Hello's now TP'd in, but without Blink Dagger, he's not going to get anyone. Never mind that. He's still got Sakuchi. Sees to Kate. Sees Juju as well. Oh, there's a lot of damage going to backwards Hello. He's immediately going to get killed. He tries. Yeah, he dies. Question Mark turns up as well. That's Joe. So now you've got the entire team here. Nat gets stunned by Juju. Laguna Blade, Dragon Slave, massive damage. Radiant's team fight is brutal. Juju goes in, drops Magnetized, knows that he's going to die. Ollie drops the Chrono, perfect Chrono timing. Decides he actually wants the Ogre Magi. Doesn't think he had enough damage to kill Joe, which I think is interesting.
Oh my
He dies
God.
so fast. Absolutely deleted. And yes, they managed to get a couple of kills there. But Dire, they lost 4 heroes. Not a good set of fights for them. I mean, we're only 13 minutes into the game. There have been 27 kills. And now there's quite a hefty lead already mounting for the Radiant. Look at Decate's net worth. He has been basically every fight. He's 6-0-2. And yeah, Radiant, that's a great start. Level 13 Lina. There's not even a level 10 on the die. Nat has just hit level 10 as soon as I said that. But there's a level 13 Lina. I would not want to go anywhere near this.
Diffusal. I wonder why.
I quite
He's got
like
it- he's got
Diffusal
Diffusal
Void.
now.
I mean, Diffusal's quite good damage. It allows you to stick on a target even when you don't have Chrono, which I quite like. I guess it burns mana from all those strength heroes, and if you can get a lot of attack speed in the Chrono, even if you don't kill the target, they'll be completely out of mana. I actually used to really like that item on Void. I think Diffusal is one of the greatest items in Dota, but yeah, why decide at this game? I feel like this game, I would maybe be thinking about Sanj and Yasha, to be honest. Because you just get stunned to death otherwise. And they be running. Jabemo is going to go down. See how mobile the Radiant team are. Look at Decay. He manages to get to Ollie, right-clicking him down. Ollie is so low. Does manage to escape. Double damage on Decay. He only just activated that. I think if he had it before, he would have got the kill. What is going on here?
Jackass with his Bing chilling.
Okay. There is now Lincoln's on Weaver. I've not seen this build for quite a while. Lincoln's no boots. Just a casual Blightstone and a magic one. No damage Weaver, but one
Still
is
got his
already...
tangos.
Yeah,
well.
4 tangos. I mean, he's already got a Lincoln's. He is going to be very hard to kill now. I don't think they're ever going to kill him. Now, I would say normally it's a stupid build, but because he's so far ahead, it actually is very irritating now. Because they can't pick him off. And Decay nearly got a kill on Ollie. Doesn't have mana for Laguna Blade. He went Yules. He didn't go straight BKB like some Linas and TI did. He decided, no, I'm doing quite well. Which he is. Pick up the Yules. Give me more move speed, mana regen, int. And of course, the setup for your Light Strike array. They do have Faceless Void. I like Faceless Void. He's pretty good late game. But I'm quite worried for them. Look at the XP differences. 28%, 31% gold difference. Look at those net worths. They're only about 5k on the Dire, but we're nearly 9k on some of the Radiant heroes. Decay is an absolute monster at the moment, and I would not want to go anywhere near him. How fast he's moving. That pig pole, 508 speed.
Pole, yeah.
Yeah. They kept nerfing Lina, but she's still so good. Ollie's struggling to find farm. Only 90 last hits. Oh, he does manage to escape. Or does he? Yeah, he does. I felt like he could have rolling bouldered again there. And maybe just gone in for the kill. But no. Juju does have the Spirit Vessel coming when he decides to send for it, so that's going to be very nice as well. Obviously, Legion Commander can purge it off. But still. Blink Dagger on backwards, hello. Fight's going to break out. We roll onto Ollie. He silences him immediately. And that's going to be an easy kill on Ollie. But meanwhile, Roy's taking a lot of damage. Does manage to escape. Never mind, he's burning to death. Is he going to survive? They drop the sentry. He realizes. He walks away. He's also got his own boots of travel as well. So he will escape. I think the Dire not in a good position now. Well, do I hear someone casting their epicenter? You've got to be careful, Royce. You are very low on HP. And going for Boots of Travel as well means that they have a very mobile team on the Radiant. You've got Boots of Travel on 2 people. Also got the support smoked. Decate says, I'm leaving. I see free farm. See you later. And yeah, all Dire did was lose Ollie, and they tried to kill Royd. They dropped even the Serpent Wards, but they still couldn't kill him. It's a very hard game for the Dire.
Yeah, Legion still hasn't had more dual damage apart from the 10 that she got earlier as well. And she's got a blink. I feel like maybe you would try and coordinate something. Maybe she'd wait until mid-mail.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about dual damage too early on Legion. It really only matters later.
Unless it's like like a Tim Legion where you don't have any dual damage, but it's more like like shard and all that stuff. Like
yeah, you've got the strong dispel. You've got. I mean, think about the attack speed you can give to Void, right? 140 attack speed. That's basically his talent that he gets at level 20 that everyone says is so OP. You just have it on Legion. So one of the strongest buffs in the game. I know Legions usually use it on themselves, but it's a strong buff. TP in from Joe. He's just farming bot lane. Still deciding to play no Boots Weaver. He's going Scardy now. He's building a very, very, very tanky Weaver, which I don't feel like is the right way to play Weaver. I would
just survive Chronal, right?
Yeah, but well, Link doesn't help you survive Chrono. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest, but you know, it's working out. We can't fault him. He's 4-0-5. If he's going to do this kind of, you know, sometimes be farming and split pushing, I would have liked to have maybe just seen a casual Maelstrom before building all these items, but, you know. Royd's promised me he would purposefully miss his first SK ult. No, he did a good SK ult, actually. He deleted Ollie in the lane. Ollie is now just trying to farm.
For a month of Dota Plus. So does that mean that Royds doesn't get Dota Plus then? Or does Dan not get it? I'm a bit confused. I'm being a bit dumb.
I think it's saying Royds would miss it on purpose, and then he would Dan would give him Dota Plus.
He owes me. I see.
You.
Ah, okay.
But that's not. Why would he purposefully miss it and then pay you for it? That doesn't make sense.
That's
not purposefully, then, is it?
That's why I'm a bit confused.
I think you meant accidentally. Can we not have that spam?
Teshi. Oh.
Nice. Eat it away. I know the coffee pasta, but it's a bit of a big one, you know? You have to do the smaller pastas. The pasta's too big. Can't eat all that. Are the Dire planning to do everything? I'm surprised actually at the Radiant, because they were so far ahead and now they're not really doing anything. They're just sort of meandering about the map. Getting a few stacks, I guess. That's 100 social credit. Yeah, not invited to next in-house. Credit score's too low. You're right there, Gigi.
I've never seen that copy pasta.
Yeah, it's a pretty common one, I think. On the big.
Well, it's not. Well, maybe I'm just not that educated on
maybe
all Twitch things. Then
I just want to see something happen, guys. Come on, you're winning on the Radiant. You're absolutely dominating. Look, someone's drawn a
they're smoked.
Attempted circle. Good. The Dire. Let's go. Let's go.
They're stream sniping. They heard.
Stream sniping. I hope they're not stream sniping, but they might try and find Decate. But Decate is a fast as hell hero. Decate's found them. BKB popped by Decate. You don't have the damage to kill this guy. Now the TP's come in. This is an absolute disaster. Can they kill Decate? No, they can't. There's the Chrono. Maybe it's looking pretty good. We've got the Macropire. Do we have the damage to kill Weaver?
Nope.
You hexed him.
Oh, the bash.
Yes, you just brought him down, but now Ollie's taking a lot of damage to get stunned by Decate. Beautiful stun with Juju. He is keeping the Dire in place. Royce comes in with the stun. They still have Epicenter. So the Dire, they dropped absolutely everything, and the only person they managed to kill was the Weaver. I guess the Weaver has built so tanky, it kind of paid off. It took them ages to kill it, but they lost their entire team here. We just had like a little replay. They tried to get Decate, but when I saw Decate had a BKB, I thought there's no way this guy's dying. They do not have the damage through BKB. He drops the BKB, he gets jeweled, and there's just no damage. Blade Mail doesn't matter when you're in BKB. They drop the Serpent Wards, that's not enough damage. They get a nice Chrono, but meanwhile, Decate is just killing everybody. Look, you can't get onto Decay. Decay with the right clicks, absolutely deadly.
At least something happened, you know.
Yeah,
I wanted.
I do agree with that that comment, and I said that in chat as you know, during the drafting phase. Faceless Void, when you have a team that doesn't have much damage, and I did think I did say early on, right, the Dire needs some damage, and then they picked Faceless Void, which does bring damage eventually, but in the early game, oh, he's in a lot of trouble here. Big fat Laguna Blade to the face. I mean, that's level 18 Lina, so 9. Oh, he didn't actually have rank 3 Laguna Blade when he went for the kill. So it was 721 magic damage to the face. And Ollie just goes straight down. He does have raindrops, not enough. Trying to go BKB, I'm not sure it's saving. They get a duel. Actually going to be a duel win. There's 20 more damage, so 30 damage on the Legion Commander now. Nice, get that pick off. But then you've got Weaver taking the first tier 2 tower of the game. He had a catapult wave as well, and he's not scared about dying. He's going for that Skadi, he's getting himself nice and tanky. The only thing that killed him was being in an entire chrono. And I don't think, you know, that's up very often. So as long as he's not being chronoed and macropied, I think this Weaver is okay. And he nearly survived that anyway. And Ollie's not building a damage item next, he's building a BKB. The Copium needs to leave. Oh, those sentries just out of range. Okay, time to make something happen again, guys. Radiant, you know you're strong. Every time there's a fight, you absolutely delete the Dire. No need to make this game last 20 minutes longer. Playing it very safe. I feel like when they've got a team who've built this many defensive and safe items, they should just be trying to take those tier 2s and go Roche, you know?
Yeah.
Roche is easy. I don't think Dire will be able to contest you.
Dire hasn't even taken a tower yet, a tier 1.
That means Radiant, with their boots of travel, are free to turn up wherever they want. They get the stun to backwards hello. Nice find by Roids. He immediately starts running away. Can they kill Roids? Oh, he blinks out. No damage. Be careful, Debate Mail. And by be careful, I mean immediately get killed. He's dead. Oh, they get the stun onto Ollie. Then they get another stun to Ollie. And they have another stun to Ollie. And they have the Laguna Blade. They have so much stun for this man. And Laguna Blade was probably like a 500 damage overkill. Nearly level 20 onto Kate. And he is now taking Roche with the help of Juju and Cocopium. That's going to be an ages Lina. Even harder to take down. Roids gets the stun. Steals the bounty in. 72 gold for his team. Very nice. The best you could hope for. They ping saying there's a ward there. Look, they really think there's a ward. And guess what? There is no ward. Roids just burrow strike either up to the high ground, or there was a ward that went down. I didn't see it. But he's made them, you know, think that there's vision where there isn't. That's really nice. He's got his Aghanim Scepter, so he's got that stun on a massively long cast range.
It has no arms to defend itself.
Instead of the Faceless Void, who could they have chosen instead?
Yeah, good question. Maybe you could have gone...
they banned a lot of carry heroes, so it's...
Tiny? Maybe?
Was Tiny not banned?
Maybe Tiny was banned. Trying to think cores that do really high damage, you know, maybe like... Don't know.
Luna was banned as well.
Yeah, Luna. I was thinking Luna. Oh yeah, maybe Luna and Tiny were gone. I don't think you want a squishy illusion hero like Terrorblade or Naga or Phantom Lancer. I don't know. I don't think there's many easy choices there. Maybe Sven? Not sure. Oh no, they found him immediately. Nat thought he was being cheeky. Oh, does Burrow strike himself away? But he needs to leave. Nat, he does actually have a BKB. You've got Shard now backwards. Hello, BKB popped by Nat. So he's going to try and escape. Obviously not a lot of damage on the Weaver. Now he's stolen Sakuchi, but it looks like they found Jabetmo yet again. Jabetmo actually drops the wards, but it's not really going to do a lot. That's about 300 gold you can farm there, if you've got the space to farm those Serpent wards. They are worth a lot of gold. We're going in, we get the duel. Duel onto Sand King, but Sand King's a tanky boy. Do we have enough damage to kill him? No, we don't. Royds goes in with the stun. Does he escape? Yes, Royds does escape. That is not good. Kinder drops the Macropire, but they walk out it very quickly. Backwards slow. He tries to TP out, but he just gets right-clicked to death. Oh, we don't quite connect. Oh, we get the Yules. Never mind. That's going to be enough. Then you get another stun. Nice 4-star for Kinder's surprise. But I think Juju might escape, or will he not? Inhouse on the chase. Yes, he does get Royds. Just goes in with the very, very high damage Fade Bolt. We have a chrono from Ollie, but Ollie doesn't manage to find a kill, so he has to leave. And also, Joe has the Aegis. So they didn't even break the Aegis with the chrono, and he still got it. Who is inside their base getting kills? That's Decay. Doesn't have any mana. Doesn't care. Just right-clicks you to death anyway.
Yikes.
Debate Mail showing off that shard. Does it still give cast range? Yes, 125 cast range.
Joe tipped Ollie as well.
Did
Yikes.
he? Ooh, toxic.
Yeah.
Bit of a tough game. I mean, this game has just been downhill for the Radiant, for the Dire
Yeah,
ever since the game.
but watching so many in-houses, I wouldn't be surprised if something dramatic happens and Radiant somehow loses the game. Or
It'd be great if they did. Not great for the Radiant. But,
well, one of the games on the game on Wednesday, it was very one-sided, if I remember correctly, and the other
oh,
team won.
going for another kill on Juju. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Backwards hello, another plus 20. There you go. It's a small victory, isn't it?
Yep. More victories.
The thing is, they are... Oh, Jamer, he tries to get the shackle off and immediately goes down. The thing is, this game is 20,000 gold in favour of the Radiant. And Ollie is level 15. There's level 21 Lina, level 19 Weaver. I feel like this is just a little bit too much to come back from. But I feel like the Radiant could have maybe played more aggressive, or maybe they're right in how safe they're playing. Decay goes for a kill on Ollie. Actually misses the Light Strike array. But Decay never has mana for his ultimate. You notice that? He's always just out of mana for the ult. It's 550 mana. It's really expensive. He's going for his own Lincolns. Lincolns is impossible to pop for the Legion. Anyway, doesn't have any item to pop it, and if she does, it can't go through BKB, like Heaven's Halberd, for example. So, yeah, I think it's hard for Legion has to get the surprise. Aegis is going in 55 seconds, so it's time for Weaver to just throw himself into the high ground. Or not. They've got great turtle on the Dire, really good base defense. Look at the warding from the Radiant. I don't know why they've warded all the way over here. Do you think that's a necessary ward? It's gone now. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago, yeah.
This ward as well, that's also gone. Now they've got the really aggressive wards. They've got a ward there, they've got a ward there. These are perfect wards. Dire also, some good wards, but they're really struggling to leave their base. Whereas Radiant, they have control of the whole map. They can literally farm 2 entire jungles as well as the wave. If they want to. I don't know how rich they want to make themselves. How are they going to chip away at the tower, though? What are they going to do?
Kill them all. And then
Try and kill them, yeah, sounds good. Split push, maybe works. You've got Boots of Travel on quite a few heroes here.
He's just gone.
Okay, timed out. So Roche is still down for 3 minutes at least, probably up to 5 minutes or around 5 minutes. So that's quite a lot of time. What are the Radiant going to do? Wandering back and forth in their jungle. I mean, look at them. They're completely all over the place. Decate's farming the jungle down here, the Radiant jungle. Royds is farming the the triangle. You've got Cocopium in the lane. You've got Juju farming the easy camp for the Dire. You've got Joe, he's farming the Dire jungle. You've got all parts of the jungle being farmed. And the Dire, literally cowering inside their base, finally decide to 5-man smoke. But who are they going to find? If they can get Weaver, that would be a great pick-off. He has got a Chrysalis now, so he's going to be hitting a little bit harder. They know Royce is in the mid lane. They've all turned to Royds. They've actually picked him up. They're going to try and get the jewel. There's the jewel. Only level 14 on the Legion Commander, so we'll only take plus 20 damage, but happy to get any damage.
Again.
Yeah, damage is damage. Legion Commander finally hitting level 15. What talent do you take at level 15? Nothing yet. Waiting to see the talent. I'm just interested for my own Legion plays. Press the attack health regen, so now it heals. Well, it doesn't actually show on the tooltip the extra healing, which I think is a bit dumb, but it must heal 500 health now, which is quite a lot actually.
A tower! Woohoo!
Yep, they've done it. Tower has been taken. Still very far behind. But you know,
More
tower's a tower.
victories again.
Well, we want the big victory. We want the Aegis, not the Aegis, the ancient. The Aegis, speaking of Aegis, 1 minute until Roshan spawns. What is Cocopium doing? He's literally been living in this part of the
Yeah,
map.
I don't know. I
He's
think
dropped-
he's trying to just get the crit wave.
Why is there a salve on the floor?
Nat's courier. Oof.
Oh, is that Kira looking for the salve? Oh no, it's flying off the map.
That'd be a bitch.
Almost died.
Cocopium just running around buffing everyone up. When does he get his extra buff talent? Level 20 and extra 25 attack speed. Game is going, again, very passively. Had a super aggressive early game where the Radiant were just deleting the Dire Heroes in team fights. Looks like Juju is thinking about debate mode, doesn't want to go by himself under the tier 3 tower, does not know where the enemy are, which makes sense. That has Sandstorm, not the most useful spell for a Rubik. Interestingly, went for a really early BKB on the Rubik. Weaver's just not easy to kill. And back to farming. There we go. 1 minute 20 seconds for Roche. So a fairly, middle of the road spawn. I think is it 3 to, is it, how much
Minimum's
is the spawn
8
time?
and then max is 11.
Okay, so
From
1.5
when the agents
minutes.
pick-
Yeah, is like perfectly in the middle. Okay, so Roche will be there soon. It's going to have the shard. I don't know what hero wants the shard. Is there any hero really desperate for the shard at the moment? Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can see who's the shard here. You've got Weaver's got the shard, so everyone else in the Radiant is up for grabs. I don't know who you'd give it to. Juju just picked up the shard himself.
Yeah, maybe Olga. Or...
Ogre's shard is quite nice. Good against Faceless Void. First 3 hits. Okay against Legion Commander. It does a bit of damage back as well. 125 damage per fireball. That can be a lot of damage, actually. Oh, there's the shard on the Weaver in full effect. Doing that AoE generate attack.
Oh, he's keeping the tome warm in his inventory. Am I seeing it?
Is he? Yeah,
He's just warming it up.
I heard some things about not using the tome, but trying to wait until the last moment to use it for the XP. But yeah, I don't know. They're giving it to Ollie though, which means they really want their core to get a bit stronger. They're not going to give it to maybe Legion Commander who's only level 15. They're saying
No,
nope.
I think because Ollie was close to like the next sort of big leveling thing.
Yeah,
like, there's no point in Legion having 16 really when Ollie could get level 3 or...
True, level 20 I think is what Ollie's going for. 120 attack speed during the chrono will make him a lot stronger. But yeah, it's just tough. I mean, the Dire are just wandering around taking whatever farm they can get. But look, the gold difference is just increasing. It's 44% gold difference for the Radiant. But also, 23 levels. That is the difference in level. That is a massive difference in levels. I mean, look at it. Level 20 on Nat, but you've got level 24 to Kate, 22 Roids, 22 Joe. Some very low level heroes down at the bottom there. It's not looking good. They just immediately take the Roche. Who are they giving the shard to? Weaver's already got the shard. Gives it to Roids.
Banking.
Okay, I mean,
Okay.
the shard used to be terrible. But now it does also give 20 damage per pulse to Epicenter, which is adding an extra 200 magic damage to it. So it's not too bad anymore. The random Epicenter pulse here and there never did a lot, but they gave the shard a little buff, so it's not terrible. He's actually got an arcane blink. This Sand King is quite rich. Look at this gold. He's kept up with both Weaver and with the Lina. He's got a full arcane blink, which means he can basically just stun, blink stun, and then immediately channel that Epicenter. It's not a channel anymore, it's a cast time. What has happened in the bot lane? Got a lot of Dire heroes sitting behind Ollie. This is a 1 protect 4 kind of like, no, 4 protect 1, 1 protect 4
Yeah.
would be the wrong way around. That's pub games. Where you're playing like positive. Looks like a fight is breaking out. Royd's trying to go in. He hasn't used Epicenter yet. He has used the Arcane Blink. They drop the Chrono straight away. They're going to try and go into Kate. There's a really good chance to kill Kate. They just don't do any damage. They get the Jewel. Nice Jewel. That's a win. But it was the Aegis. Time for Dire to retreat. But can Ollie retreat? No, I think the answer is absolutely no chance. And what's going on here? Royd's, he has gone really, really far ahead. Remember with the Arcane Blink, it reduces the cooldown of your spells after you use it. So Royd's is able to just continually blink in with really low cooldown spells. Takes 30% of the cooldown away, so that's 7-second Barrow Strike cooldown.
Has seen better days.
The DD bottom as well.
I mean, they got a duel win, but they had to drop the Chrono, and there was Aegis and Ollie's dead. So
Yeah. Ollie was 1 second off from time walk before he died as well.
Was he? I would, and he even
Yeah.
took the low time walk talent, so 4.5 seconds. I mean, I agree with what Jack is saying. It is. I don't know why my camera is showing 2 at once. Let me try and work out which camera that is. Which camera is showing twice? I'm just going through all the numbers. There we go. Number 7. Yeah, the 30,000 gold lead. I mean, they nearly have double the gold. It's pretty harsh. Look at that engage from Juju. They kick backwards. Hello? Someone's got a Scythe of Vice. That person is Decay. Chasing Jabate There's a buyback from backwards. Hello, but they're finally going to take tier 3 tower. No, they're not, because it's backdoor protection. So 37 minutes in, they are still defending the base. Ollie has respawned.
Okay. Cool. Okay, hasn't died yet, I noticed as well.
Yeah, very good. 14-0. Is he going to take the attack? I mean, 125 attack range seems like a very pathetic talent for a level 25, but then minus 25 second Laguna Blade is also not a great talent. Like, neither of those seem particularly good in my eyes. You get pretty much the same range from a Grove Bow.
I think I'd still go with the Laguna though, because it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, 25 second cooldown Laguna, pretty nice. I like the Scythe of Vice, big fan of that item. I would go Scythe on someone else as well. Oh no, we're going on to Ollie. 4 times multicast Laguna Blade. He does time walk it. Debate is going to go down. Can Ollie escape? He's going to time walk in. He doesn't drop his BKB. Why so greedy? Look at the damage that backwards hello did. Deleted the Lina with the blade mail, but at what cost?
1.4k backwards hello got.
1,400 gold, yeah. Ending that kill streak. He, did a nice play there, but unfortunately his whole team have gone down. They did have Chrono, but they do have buyback from Ollie as well. He may have to use it. Yeah, he uses it now. It's 4 versus 3, so still not great odds. Juju just goes in, says goodbye, Kinder Surprise. Out comes the epicenter from Royce. Will get a kill, and now Ollie's like, what do I do? Drops the Chrono. He's not even level 20 though. He can barely kill an Ogre Magi. He actually can't kill an Ogre Magi.
Oh, God.
That is how sad it is. And Roy's level 25. He's got that talent. Oh, he hasn't taken the talent yet. I would take that 40% Sandstorm, Slow and Blind. It is such an annoying talent to play against. Obviously, Ogre is a tanky hero, but only has 20 armor. Does have a Blast Rig, though. But if you can't kill a support, I mean, with a full Chrono, it's not looking good for your team. They really didn't have enough damage. It's a 42,000 gold lead. Look at it. It's ridiculous. He went for 5 epicenter pulses, so he's all in on the damage this game. I mean, that's a lot of damage that he has, though, to be fair. And they're just going for the Mega Creeps. Juju, no. Okay. Juju did go for the Agnums, by the way, so he does have Enchant Remnant.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone in on Ollie. I was just going to back off. I want to have a look more about what this Enchant Remnant does. Never mind, it's a bit of a team fight now. Pop his BKB. Again, a nice stun from Royce. Royce just going in and out. Ollie's basically being chased back into the base. Debate now will actually find a kill on Cocopium with help from backwards hello, but the damage coming out from Joe, it's way too high. There's a buyback actually from Cocopium. The Dire, they're really struggling. Can they kill Royce? Nope, he just gets through the Diffusal Blade, uses the Lotus Orb, ends up picking up Nat. Look how fast he can get away. You just can't chase this Sand King. Or maybe you can kill him when you're playing Nat. No, I don't think you can. He's way too tanky. Beautiful catch from Kinder there. Is it enough to kill him? Yes, finally Ollie will get a kill. Only level 20 though. And I think he's going to go down. Yeah, the Laguna Blade in the face. That is a dieback from Ollie. So he is gone. Royce just channeling. Oh, see how quickly he channeled that ultimate.
Oh my
Thanks to the Arcane Blink, and he's got the extra 5 pulses, so it does so much damage. They finally call the GG. Backwards hello will escape. Juju taking a few tower hits. And soon the throne will explode. There it is. Ooh. Quite a long game, all things considered. 41 minutes.
44 kills, 42 net worth. 42k net worth advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that from about the 20-minute mark, it started to pick up for the Radiant, and then it just never, ever stopped. Couple of little blips from the Dire where they tried to, go for a pick-off, but ultimately I like the Radiant team comp so much more because the Dire just lacked damage. You can see it here. I mean, Nat did what he could by stealing spells, but Royd's doing the most damage for the Radiant. Decate doing a ton of damage too.
Oh my god. Shadow Shaman, 0 building damage. That is sad.
0.
That
I mean,
is actually
to be
so
honest,
sad.
if you look at their team, 200, 200, 200, 0, 0. They didn't even do 1,000 building damage between their entire team. It was just hard. Really, really hard for the Dire team. They had tough lanes. They were pretty much held inside their base. They had boots of travel on Roids and Decate that they had to deal with, and they just couldn't get those pickoffs. They got a few here and there, but it was a very tough game. But that's how it goes sometimes. Just got to move on.